Hello my darlings, welcome back to my channel. This week we are starting from the writing desk. We are here, we're back in the original spot as well. I do think this is my favourite spot, but I do quite like the spare room as well. I didn't like last week's setup, or the week before I think it was, because the light kept changing. I don't know why, whether it was just the day or what, but the light kept changing, so not a big fan of that one. But we are here. This week's journal with me is going to be all about self-discovery. So I did a poll on my Instagram stories and we had self-discovery, then we had letting go of perfectionism and letting go of people pleasing. So they will be the next few topics. But today we're going to jump straight in because self-discovery is pretty self-explanatory. And I've got a number of prompts for us to explore the concept of self-discovery and explore more about ourselves and who we are. So before we get stuck in, if you are new around here, if this is your first time journaling with me, I just want to give you some tips. Just have fun with it. There are no rules when it comes to journaling. Journal however you want to journal. If that is prose, if that's writing sentences, do that. If it's doodling, if it's drawing, if it's, doing spider diagrams, brain dumps, whatever they're officially called, I'm not sure, then do that. There are no rules. The only rule, I always say there are no rules, but there is one rule, and that is that you don't censor your writing, that you're open and honest on the page, because that is where the true power is going to come through, and that's where you're going to get your answers. And then anything that comes out of these prompts, any little small action steps or changes that you feel prompted to make, take them forwards and, make a small change in your life if you feel like you've come up with something that you want to change. The beauty of this video being on YouTube is that if you feel like you need longer to journal than the time that I give, just hit pause or come back to it, or just do it over and over again. Just get stuck in, do what works for you, and just allow yourself to be open on the page, because that is where you're going to find the value. And enjoy. So I've got my coffee, I've got my prompts over here. Trusty journal with me journal we love. I've actually got a selection of pens today. I've got two Lammies, a purple one, like an orange one, and then this Papermate Flare. I love Papermate Flares. They are fantastic. If you haven't bought yourself some of these yet, you should. I think I'm going to go for the purple Lammy today. So I think we should just get stuck in, really. The first prompt is, finish the sentence, I feel happiest when. I feel happiest when. And we will go for 3.5 minutes on this one. this one turned into a bit of a list for me. So I just kind of listed out all the things that make me feel happy and bring me happiness and light me up, make me feel good, you know. Nature was a common theme, as was going on adventures, exploring, trying new things, creating my own life. Being the author of my life is a big one for me, because if you have been following me for a while, or if you are new around here, I am a huge fan of encouraging you to forge your own path and create your own life, because we very much follow the path that's dictated to us by society, and I want to empower you to ditch that path and create your own, and, you know, take control of your life. And that is what I'm doing. It's hard work. Some people don't get it, but it feels amazing. It feels fantastic to do it. And a new addition to our life is a recent van purchase. So hopefully by the summer next year, we will be doing some van life, and I cannot wait. If you want to follow along, once we start doing a bit of the reno, I will be posting that on my Instagram, which is at the Journal Life, if you don't already follow me. So things like that, just really these exciting things, you know, just living my life and freedom. The word free and freedom, and actually I've got tattooed here, be free. It was something I got done after I left my corporate job, because I wanted to always remind myself to focus on being free, whatever that meant for me at that time. So having freedom from lots of different things makes me happy. So anyway, number 2. How have you grown from mistakes or experiences? And I also want to kind of stress the mistakes. How have you grown from mistakes or experiences in your life? How have you grown from mistakes or experiences in your life? What have you learned? You know, what have you brought into your existence now? And we'll go again for 3.5 minutes. As always, I encourage you to come back to these as well if the time is not enough, or just simply pause me and carry on, and then unpause me when you're done. For this one, like, the reason I said like mistakes was because for some of us, those experiences aren't mistakes, they're just part of our journey. There are some mistakes that we may have made in life, but I just want you to recognise that there is a difference, and also be kind to yourself as well. So I couldn't really pinpoint any mistakes as such. So it was much more around like experiences and life experiences for me. And in particular, I had quite a hard time at school with just kids being mean. And that actually helped me to grow in so many ways. And I think that actually really helped me to be fiercely independent. And I'm thankful for that, actually, because I am very independent in the sense that I don't need other people to validate me or make me feel seen or worthy, or all those kinds of things, because I went through a time when I was younger, my early teens, where people just were horrible. And I just kind of, at the time it was horrible. And actually it was probably when I was younger as well. It was kind of a middle school and secondary school. If you're in the UK, you'll probably know what that means. But it just kind of taught me that the only person that can look out for you is yourself. Yes, we do have loved ones and we do have family members and all of that kind of stuff around us, and they are so important to me, but I am responsible for me, and I'm responsible for the way I am in life, nobody else. So that was something that I think really helped me to grow, was the experiences I had in my childhood. And there's probably so much that I can unpack with that, and I could probably spend hours writing about different things that I experienced growing up and how they've left their mark, but in a good way. That's an interesting one for me. So this next one I use with clients. It is actually the one I use with clients, and it's something that they find very difficult. And everyone that I've posed this question to has found very difficult. And it's something that takes practice. So I encourage you to come back to this prompt over and over again and play around with it and spend some time with it. But I want you to essentially, without using labels, describe who you are. So without using labels, who are you? And we'll go again for 3.5 minutes on this one. So you can write at the top, who am I? And then you can even brainstorm. If you struggle to maybe write, you could always just do keywords, if that helps. I've been, excuse me, sorry. I've been using this prompt myself for a while now, for probably like the last few years. So the more you do it, the easier it becomes. So I wrote kind of like half a page. Well, no, actually about 3/4 of a page. And the more you do it, the easier it does become. So I do encourage you, if you found it difficult, to just keep coming back to it. Just keep sitting with it, keep spending time with it. Also, I guess, ask yourself, if you did find it difficult, why? Why am I finding it difficult? It can be really hard to not use labels, and I did use a couple of labels in there, but they're good labels. But we want to refrain from completely describing our roles in life, which is what we often do. You know, when someone says, who am I? You might say, I'm a daughter, a wife, a sister, a friend, a dog mum, you know, a mum, a stepmom, all of those types of things. And we want to refrain from just listing out our roles in life and focus more on like our personality traits, our characteristics. So, you know, I'm an independent, courageous, thoughtful human being who is on a mission to deconstruct social constructs, and that's the sum of like what I would have written. And big yourself up. Do not be afraid to big yourself up. Really, you know, talk about your positive traits. Talk about the things you're proud of. So yeah, this can be quite an empowering question once you allow yourself to really kind of let loose with it. Okay, so our final prompt for today, and I think I will do more videos on self-discovery because it's such a big area and there's so many different prompts that you can do. So I think I'll do some more on this topic in the future. But the final prompt is, what are the words you would like to live by? What are the words you would like to live by? So this can be like your life's motto. This can be a quote that you love, a mantra. And also, if I'd like you to add and why. Like, why do you want to live by those words? So we'll go for 3 minutes on this one. just come up with my next tattoo idea from that prompt. See, writing things down is so powerful. So my words I want to live by, and they're kind of like my motto for life at the moment, are dream big and live wild. So I want to have the biggest dreams, and I want to turn them into a reality, and I want to live wild. I want to just live. I want to live life. We're only on this planet once, so I really want to live my life, and I really want to encourage you to do the same as well. So I think I'm going to get dream big and live wild on the backs of my arms, but maybe it's just an idea at the moment. Just an idea, but maybe that's what I wrote about. I want to experience life. I want to live. One of my like big philosophies in life is freedom, which I touched on a minute ago. But to really experience this life that we have is what I want, and they're like the words I want to live by are to dream big and live wild. So I would love for you to drop in the comments below what your words are that you want to live by. I would love to know what they are. Really intrigued. So please, if you are watching this, if you are journaling with me, please drop your words that you want to live by in the comments below. And because you never know as well, you might inspire someone else to create their words they want to live by as well. So I really hope that you've enjoyed journaling with me today. I always love journaling with you. I always love these self-discovery topics because I think they're so interesting and there's so much to unpack and so much to explore. This was quite a light one today, I'd say, but self-discovery can go quite deep. So maybe in the next video, we'll go a little bit deeper with some of the prompts. So as always, if you have enjoyed this video, please share with your friends, your family, your loved ones. Share on Instagram or in any social media platforms that you use, and make sure you tag me at The Journal Life. I would love to see if you're getting stuck into these videos. If you're not following me already on Instagram, come over and say hello. I am on TikTok, but I don't really use it that much. I've been trying to post a bit more, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I just really hope you've enjoyed it. We'll have another video next week, which is going to be letting go of perfectionism. So make sure you are subscribed to my channel so that you get notified when the videos go live. Please make sure that you like this video if you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon.